Islam. In Islam, the holy book is the Quran. Muslims believe it is the direct word of Allah revealed to the Prophet Muhammad over a period of 23 years between around 610 CE and 632 CE. The revelation did not come all at once. It came gradually through the angel Jibril, also known as Gabriel, delivering the words to the Prophet in different moments throughout his life. From the beginning, the Quran was preserved in two ways. It was written down by companions, and it was memorized completely. This is one of the reasons Muslims believe the text has remained unchanged for over 1,400 years. Islam teaches that the Quran is not the first revelation. It is part of a longer chain. According to Islamic belief, Allah sent earlier scriptures before it, including the Torah and the Gospel. But over time, those earlier texts were altered or lost in their original form. For this reason, Muslims see the Quran as the final and complete message, confirming what came before it, while correcting changes that may have happened. Judaism. In Judaism, the central scripture is the Torah. It is believed to have been revealed to the prophet Moses around the 13th century BCE. The Torah is part of a larger collection known as the Hebrew Bible. It was given over a period of time, traditionally understood as divine instruction communicated to Moses. Like Islam and Christianity, Judaism is part of what are often called the Abrahamic religions. They share common roots and many of the same prophets. However, Judaism does not accept later revelations like the Gospel or the Quran. The Torah has been carefully preserved through generations by trained scribes. Still, over long periods of history, it has existed in different manuscripts and forms. Because of this, interpretation became an important part of Jewish tradition. The written text is often studied alongside explanations and discussions passed down over time. Christianity. In Christianity, the Holy Book is the Bible. It is not a single book, but a collection of writings produced over many centuries. The Old Testament overlaps significantly with the Torah, showing a direct connection to Judaism. The New Testament was written later in the 1st century CE and focuses on the life and teachings of Jesus Christ. Unlike the Quran, which Muslims believe was revealed word for word, the New Testament was written by different authors based on their accounts and experiences. These writings were later compiled into a single collection. Christianity teaches that its message builds upon Judaism but introduces new beliefs, particularly about the role and nature of Jesus. Over time, the Bible was translated into many languages and spread across the world. Different Christian groups developed slightly different versions, with variations in included books and interpretations. Despite these differences, the central message focuses on faith, salvation, and a relationship with God. Hinduism presents a very different picture. Instead of a single revealed book, it has a wide range of sacred texts, the oldest being the Vedas. These texts are believed to have originated around 1500 BCE or earlier. They were not revealed to one prophet in a single event. Instead, they were heard or realized by ancient sages during deep states of meditation. These teachings were passed down orally for generations before being written. Hinduism is not directly connected to the Abrahamic religions like Judaism, Christianity, and Islam. It developed independently with its own philosophy and worldview. The Vedas contain hymns, rituals, and early spiritual ideas. Later texts expanded on these teachings, introducing concepts like karma, dharma, and the cycle of rebirth. Rather than focusing on one final revelation, Hinduism offers a continuous exploration of spiritual truth. Buddhism also developed separately. Its teachings are found in texts such as the Tripitaka, based on the teachings of Gautama Buddha, who lived around the 5th century BCE. Unlike the Quran or Torah, these teachings were not considered direct words from God. They were spoken by the Buddha and later memorized and written down by his followers after his death. Buddhism does not focus on a creator or divine revelation in the same way as the Abrahamic religions. Instead, it focuses on understanding suffering and how to overcome it. The idea of rebirth exists here as well, but without a permanent soul. Over time, different schools of Buddhism developed their own texts and interpretations, spreading across Asia. Zoroastrianism is one of the oldest known religions, dating back to around 1000 BCE or earlier. Its sacred text is the Avesta, associated with the teachings of the prophet Zoroaster. These teachings were likely passed down orally before being written. Zoroastrianism is sometimes seen as a bridge between older and later traditions. Some of its ideas, such as the struggle between good and evil, judgment after death, and the concept of heaven and hell, appear in later Abrahamic religions. It describes a moral universe where human choices play a role in a larger cosmic battle.